right?
Not mentioned.
Not mentioned to
You
that.
know. You know.
But I have two things I would like to talk to you.
Uh-huh.
I want to ask you. I don't know which one to choose.
Go for it. Go for it.
Ah,
Ask for
man.
both if you like.
One
Mhm.
is because another among other things, you are a softie.
For Microsoft.
Softie. So only that will give us.
Uh-huh.
But you know what?
Uh-huh.
I'm too hammered with this for.
Really? Come on.
No man, and I'm laughing. I'm laughing so much. My face hurts. So, but the
So-
other day
Uh-huh.
you came and you asked me about the other thing I would like to talk about because I think it's hilarious.
Okay, go on then. Go on then.
You came and you told me, "Have you seen the interview? Have you seen the Megan interview?" I have to ask you about it. What my biggest take,
Yeah.
obviously, apart of all the horrible things, etc., is
Yeah.
the fuck is wrong with English journalists in this country? And I explain myself.
Yeah.
We're talking about Piers Morgan or people like Nick Ferrari.
Mm-hmm.
They are old. They're fucking old men.
Yeah.
Serious journalists.
Supposedly.
With strong, supposedly, boom. Serious journalists with strong opinions about
Everything.
important political matters
Yeah,
relate to the British economy and relations,
Yeah.
right? But when it comes to talk about the crown,
Yeah.
they go
Full
full
national-
gossip bitches.
Nationalistic, yeah.
No.
Nationalistic.
It's not nationalistic. They go to the level that people talk in the dresser, in the hairdresser. Sorry, my wife goes to the to
Yeah.
the hairdresser and they talk about this thing. Oh, have you seen Megan?
Yeah.
she's amazing. That kind of
That
stuff.
kind of thing, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't expect two. Not two. I'm just mentioning two because they are the
There's
most
many more.
that the most impacted me. Going full gossip bitch because they don't like Megan. What the fuck? What's wrong in this country with journalists?
Because they've always been the voice of the unheard. That's the problem in this country. We have two sections of society. One is the youths who don't read newspapers. They inform themselves via, what's his name, the internet and everything else. Twitter, Facebook, whatever you care to name. So their angle, and in fact, there's such a gap between the generations in this country. There's such a gap in the generations in this country that sometimes you're looking at two tribes living under the same house. You know?
Two tribes.
Literally. When I talk to a teenager, sometimes I'm actually worried that if I get them to talk politically, yeah, they might be talking in a different language than English. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you ask them about political stuff and they're like, yeah, and non-committal, they're not interested. And I'm thinking, but you're going to be the future leaders of our countries here. You're going to be the ones upon whom I'm going to be depending.
Yes, that's
for my
why
pension
we
and
are
stuff.
fucked.
I am worried that you guys are not even concerned about what's going on. But I can see their angle because at the end of the day, if you're not asked to actively take part in what's really going on politically in your country, right? You're not even expected to. Why would you be interested in something that doesn't, you're not interested in? Yeah? So that's one angle. Then you have the, what's the name? The Nick Ferrari generation. That's the same generation.
Boomers. No, boomers, no.
No,
That's
well,
earlier than boomers.
they're the baby boomers because they're the children of the baby people of the 60s. These people now still hold on to a view of Britain, which one must say, I mean, I don't want to talk on their behalf, But being one from a minority like myself, you know, I have watched British people, English people, because you hear Nick Ferrari and you're thinking, your name's not exactly English, is it? But that's
Yeah,
besides the
Ferrari
point.
sounds
Italian.
sounds
to me.
familiar.
Yeah, sounds like Ferrero Rocher. Anyway, the thing is, you know, such people, Piers Morgan, it's not even an English name, Scottish, right? So when you hear all these things and you think, these people are more ardent, wannabe English than even the Scots. And I'm thinking, why are you so ardent? I was born and raised here. I mean, so fucking what? Do you know what I mean? We're all born somewhere on this earth. We don't own it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So why are you fighting over a cultural ideal which no longer applies in the real world today? You want to be that 90-year-old man sitting on a flipping chair somewhere. How you doing, Mr. Piers Morgan? Yeah, I just hoping to hold the flag. And then the nurse looks at you like, he's still daydreaming. Look at him. What kind of view is that? My grandfather fought the war. Yeah, fought the war. And like that, hold on, you didn't fight the war. No, but I voted for Brexit. I mean, what the fuck? What are you talking about? The world has moved on. They're still holding on because we got a queen, right? You know, okay, for me, don't get me wrong, I am not a royalist, yeah, by any measure. I'm not a royalist.
You are French. I don't expect you to be royalist.
You know, but I can see why the Brits have a royal family, yeah, because without one, they wouldn't know what to do. They tried it, remember, during their civil war. Yeah? They had, what was his name? What's the famous guy? They had a civil war and they chopped the head of Charles I. Yeah?
Yeah, yes, of course.
they had a civil
We're
war.
talking about the dictatorship of
Cromwell.
Cromwell.
Yes. So he was terrible as a dictator. And the British, immediately after he died, decided, oh, let's call back the royal family.
Yeah.
Right? And they
And they thought twice about, okay, well, you know, guys, you just chopped the head of one.
yeah, and
We might not go along,
we don't even have the line anymore because, you know, they got rid of the line, right?
No, they didn't.
They did get rid of the line.
No, they didn't. He had a child.
Yeah, but that was in France. It wasn't.
Yeah, and he came back and he became the next king.
No, he wasn't the next king.
Yes, he was. He was.
No, he came to
I've been
Scotland.
reading about this particular part.
Really?
Yes, yes.
Who was the next king after Cromwell?
Not Cromwell. Cromwell wasn't king. No, after Charles I was Charles II,
Charles II.
his son.
Okay. Oh yeah.
But the thing is, that point is actually valid in the sense that they had this, they had his son, and then the next one was also a male king, and then they had a first queen, Queen Anne, if I'm not wrong.
Uh-huh.
And then it went to the Orange side of the family.
Because they had no children.
There is where the line ends.
Yeah.
And this guy, who was a German guy,
Yeah.
Duke of Orange or
Yeah.
whatever,
Yeah.
he
Who
had
also-
fuck all interest in being king of England.
Yes, but the point is,
Britain.
he was also Dutch.
He stayed over there. He just came here once
Yeah.
to be crowned, and
Yeah.
that's the end
That
of
was
it.
it. Yeah.
So
William of
the
Orange.
parliament took advantage
Yeah.
to regulate and change the law. That's the point. That is the point that makes the crown,
A constitutional monarchy.
yes, and completely useless and powerless.
I think they started during Cromwell.
No, what we did. Whoa! Dude, what are you talking about
Okay,
here?
okay. Imagine Cromwell takes over the country and says, "I'm going to be the what's
Yeah,
the
but
name?
the king
manager or
was
whatever."
the king was abusing his power.
He did.
So what Cromwell did was to balance out.
Balance out. He got rid of it.
At the end, but that was
He got rid of
because Charles was a bit of an idiot, didn't see it coming. I mean,
No, but the thing is, he was such an idiot. The point is, he got rid of absolute power of the monarchy.
Yeah.
He got rid of it completely, right?
Yes.
And then basically said, okay, when after I die, we're gonna have a parliament which runs the country, and the king is gonna be king nominally. I mean, whichever becomes king nominally, and that was it. That's basically that was the base. After his death, was the basic establishment of the whatchamacallit, the constitutional monarchy. Because at the end of the day, everyone that came after him, the king wise, didn't have the power that they had before.
Yes, but no. The actual origin of the constitutional monarchy was when this guy was in Orange,
Yeah.
and he wasn't in England. And meanwhile, the parliament took advantage of his absence to pass a series of laws that
Yeah.
didn't require him to sign. And they basically,
But they finished it off, yeah.
yeah,
Because, you
they
know,
finished the monarchy in that time. So
Yeah.
what we have today, why people love monarchy today,
Mm-hmm.
is because it's a symbol, it's a resemblance of the British Empire. But that time is gone.
yeah,
It's
but-
long gone. That time ended with the First World War.
yeah.
The Great War ended the British Empire. Well, no.
No,
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 no, no, no,
second.
no. Wait.
Second.
The British Empire actually never ended. It was renamed as, how they call it now? Commonwealth?
Commonwealth. But it was second. The Second World War that finished it off.
So, but the crown is just a symbol that reminds people of that for some reason, and they love it. I'm not going to criticize people who love the monarchy. I'm not going to go down there because I am kind of monarchy myself. I
Yeah.
love it because I'm somehow connected. So I'm not going to
But
be a hypocrite here.
The
But
question.
my point is
Uh-huh.
that the crown that today has no power at all. So why would you be so strongly opinionated, being a famous
Because-
journalist? Why would we be so
Passionate about it, yeah.
There is my bigot. My bigot. This is a bigot. Bigote.
Yeah.
Bigote.
Yeah.
I bought this specifically for these things.
Yeah.
Like, why couldn't he choose someone who was, I don't know, ginger or blonde? He had to choose someone who was like, well,
Black.
you know.
Black.
So
But you know full well, I mean, you know where that comes from, right? That fear. That endemic fear of most royalists, conservative, white males. Is
that's
the
actually
fear-
a joke beautifully portrayed by this
What's that?
movie with,
What's that?
what is the name of Jim Carroll?
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey, he is me, myself, and Irene,
Yes.
and he has two black kids.
Yes,
That-
yeah.
Somehow they show up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
That's a beautifully
Yeah.
beautiful portrayal of that joke, actually.
True.
Right, but this
Yeah.
the someone in the royal family, Charles, took it seriously, took it to the next level, and he went full like, oh, and what color is he going to be? What color do you think he's going to be, asshole?
But the thing is, at the end of the day,
Have you read about the do you know this priest who was doing experiments with the
colors?
colors of the peas,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So we know about differential coloring
Yeah.
in the skin tone
Yeah.
changes and jumps in generations.
Yeah.
Mendel
Mendel.
was Mendel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember his name.
Yeah.
Yes, I was good at history in school. Mendel experimented with this thing, so we have an idea that maybe every 2 or 3 generations. So if Archie is a good-looking bastard,
Fucking gorgeous.
gorgeous. He's
Amazing.
ginger, and I
I don't even think it's ginger. It's probably strawberry blonde. as
I
we call it.
wouldn't dare to rate his color scheme. He's just gorgeous.
It's gorgeous, and it's still
His
got that.
son
you know.
or his grandson might be black,
I think,
but
Archie.
who fucking cares?
No one should really care. But the point is, yes. For me, the real question is, what is the use of a king or queen in a modern nation?
Oh, you are going all futurist now.
But that's the real question.
Yeah, because you don't know. This guy is, among other things, is a softie, is an expert in rum, is a drunk historian that we could call him, and he's also a futurist.
But the fact remains is, what is the validity of a kingdom in a modern society, in a modern digital society?
Hi, I know you want me to go back to my country. Click subscribe, click like, and share the video, and you will probably succeed.